Some of the greatest athletes in the world come to attend this insane venue to compete to be the best. They're here to bring home medals and break records.
Some people have travelled hundreds of miles to see events like these. Nothing beats an athletics crowd because there is just so much passion from all the fans.
The tension before the gun goes off is so immensely breathtaking that you would be able to hear a pin drop, and then as soon as you do hear it, all hell breaks loose. In your head, approaching a large sporting event like the World Champs is a very surreal experience, because you see similar events on TV and you think, wow, this is where all the greatest athletes come to compete to be the best.
Bolt going very near, comes Usain Bolt! Usain Bolt storming through, he takes it again, Blake gets the silver!
Back in 2012, London hosted the Olympic Games, which we were fortunate to attend at the 70,000-seater Olympic Park. Without a doubt, they were all phenomenal moments there. However, on the 4th of August 2012, otherwise known as Super Saturday, Britain secured 3 gold medals on the track in the space of 48 minutes. Jess Ennis-Hill started by winning the heptathlon.
For Jessica Ennis, coming through to win the final event, the 800 metres. It's going to be so close behind her. 2:8.65, magnificent performance.
Rick Rutherford in the men's long jump with a forkland leap of 8 metres and 31 centimetres. And finally Mo Farah storming home to win the men's 10,000 metres final. The list of memorable moments went on and on.
Day 9 of the World Championships, which was the day we attended, had a very exciting set of events planned, including the women's 100 metre hurdles, which the Australian Sally Pearson won.
It's Sally Pearson, the Australian!
The 5,000 metres with our British man Mo Farah, who unfortunately just got beaten by the very talented Ethiopian Idris.
And at last, the fabulous Farah is beaten.
And then last but not least, the event that I think the majority of the fans have turned up for.
The men's 4x100 metre relay.
It is hard to convey the mood in this stadium right now. Such a sense of anticipation and expectation.
With the Jamaicans stepping out onto the track as Olympic champions when they broke the previous record back in 2012, they were the definite favourites to win. And what made that Jamaican team so special was having the presence of Usain Bolt.
He would connect with the fans in such a way that he would almost create a bond with you. And in doing so, everyone watching that event wanted Bolt to win, which is a big reason why he has been so successful in the past, as well as his hard work and determination to be the best in the world.
You cannot imagine the amount of pressure these athletes have to undergo as they ready themselves on the blocks, thinking about their stride, technique and the handover to their teammates. No mistakes can be made.
It's as if everyone is holding their breath, waiting for that gunshot that will send this stadium absolutely erupting.
They're out with the blocks, and Britain got a flying start with Uja ahead of the Jamaicans in USA.
Rarely has there been a greater sense of anticipation ahead of any race in history.
It's then handed over to Adam Jamili in lane 7, being the most experienced one of the quartet, who absolutely bolted it down the track as he passed the Chinese on the outside.
Well in 7, let's watch the changeovers. Britain now.
At this point I'm thinking Jamaica have got quite a bit of catching up to do, and as the baton reached the third leg, Jamaica was slightly beginning to gain the Americans.
Gatlin running well, and the Jamaicans coming through now. It's a brilliant bend by Great Britain.
With all 3 major teams running a decent bend, Britain were the only one leading the race, and now Bolt had hold of the baton.
Britain, Jamaica, and the United States.
The entire crowd are now screaming at the top of their lungs, waiting for Bolt to make his dramatic comeback.
And then all of a sudden, Bolt pulls up in pain, tripping over and falling on the floor in agony. The whole crowd were just standing there, shocked and speechless at what had just happened.
But there just wasn't enough time to react to Bolt's injury, because further down the track, Mitchell Blake and Christian Coleman were neck and neck.
This from Mitchell Blake. It's Great Britain. Great Britain. Yes, I can't believe it. Great Britain have taken the gold medal.
The whole crowd just burst out roaring. The noise was the best.
It hasn't ended as he would have liked.
At that point, everyone who was watching in the stadium and back at home on TV, I'm guessing, were full of mixed emotions, because me and my family were standing there stunned at the fact that the greatest sprinter ever to live had pulled up in major pain on his last track race, but then our GB team had just gone and claimed a gold medal and a new British record.
And they have stormed to gold on a night that we will never ever forget. No British team have ever won this title. Silver twice, this time it's gold.
Then we saw Bob being lifted off the track by his teammates. The right thing to do was to applaud this legend of international athletics and a world icon. It was a poignant moment, a sad end, as this was his last ever competitive race.
It's silver to go alongside his gold. That's a story for another moment. A 15-year international career comes to an end. Not in the manner in which he was expecting. This man set out to transcend the boundaries of his sport, and just like Muhammad Ali, he has shaken up the world in his own inimitable style.